he will do a lousy job. See, no?
Yeah.
So in life, it's like that, lah. You may be an accountant, you may be a PhD, whatever, lah. You may be a big shot, lah. No? But you know what? You have to do it. You will never do a good job.
You must must be joyful.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Yeah, makes sense.
Exactly. When you are joyful, you will do it. You'll do a good job. You see, we praise all the hospital people who are sacrificing their life to save a lot of people. True. Okay, true. Absolutely. They're doing a good job. Fine. The police, the military, whatever. But every one of them must enjoy what they're doing. Like the policeman that is stopping. Okay, he can be a polite way to talk to people. Polite. That's part of your job. Because you love what you're doing. Sorry, sir. You got no permit. I cannot allow you to go by. The law is like that. You can say it very politely. Don't have to be sure that I'm a policeman, no? You have to look at me and be afraid of me. If I'm afraid of you, I will not respect you. You want people to respect you, not be afraid of you.
Yeah.
That because you don't enjoy your job.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So whatever we do, we must enjoy. When we enjoy our job, we will do a good job.
Makes sense. Drvenga, we have 8 more minutes. So I'm going to come to my last question before we wrap up. It's clear that to work effectively or to be effective as a person, from what you've told me just now, sleep is a very important part of it. And you said that you managed to you have a good sleep or go into a deep sleep, right? Is there anything that me, for example, can do to improve my sleep? What is it that you're doing that helps you sleep so well?
Okay, the reason is this. About an hour before I go to bed, okay, whatever I'm doing, I download everything. Whatever that comes into my mind, I want to download it completely. See, our mind, as you know, we know very little about it. We know very little. A lot we do not know. One thing we know is it's constantly thinking. Some thoughts are running in the head.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. Now, if you do not control that or try to manage that, it's bound to come back at the subconscious level or even the unconscious level. So what I do towards the last 1 hour of a day is to download everything that is coming into my mind. And that I do by a simple process. Okay, which is to write it down. Whatever that comes into my mind, I just write it down. It's not that I'm going to do anything about it, but I want to just download it. I have reached a stage now, towards 1 hour before I go to bed, I've already downloaded everything.
Simply by writing it?
Yes. Yeah, I just write it down. Okay. Now I've reached a stage that, hey, I've written this before already. Oh, never mind, I write it again. See, download it. If your mind, if your mind has got something on it that you are concerned about, then this concern will bother you during the night.
I see.
That's a simple process. Also, you can do something else. Before you go to bed, after you had the dinner, you're resting and all that, do simple exercise, like very simple breathing exercise. Even when watching television, do a simple breathing exercise. Ikram, you know this method. Just do a simple breathing exercise for the next 20-30 minutes. Just do it, watch, and you will slowly be already feeling a bit drowsy and all that again. You go to bed. Okay.
Can you, for the benefit of people who are watching, could you give an example of the breathing exercise?
Well, you see, we breathe very short. We breathe. Instead of which, if you have take a deep breath, just don't, no need. Just a deep breath, as much as you can go. Deep breath, and slowly release it. in the release format, try to make it a circle. So continuous circle. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Both your palm, both your hand. This one. Put it on your thigh. Just on your thigh, just like that.
Downwards.
Downward.
Yeah.
And then just breathe. Watch whatever you're watching, but be conscious about this breathing thing. That's it. But you got to learn it, just simple, Ikram, you know this, you've been taught this in yoga already.
Yes, I have.
But maybe you're not consciously doing it, but I do it in a very conscious way and sometimes also unconscious way. But this is a simple thing, not very much. You have to download. If there is something in this, it's like this. Understand the computer, right?
Yep.
If you put the computer on and ask it to process something, and you leave it on the whole night, it'll be processing. Am I correct or not?
Correct.
What do you think the brain is?
A processor.
It's a processing unit.
Yes.
So unless you take it out, download it, otherwise you'll be busy trying to do it. Because, this is when we have this reptilian brain. You know that.
Yep.
Part of our brain is reptilian, okay?
Correct.
Because a reptilian brain, after eating food, must sleep. Otherwise, look for food. We are part of it. But the human part of the brain, which is very active, and that's always constantly thinking of this and thinking of that, thinking of a million things, like this in the beginning of the COVID-19, when I was watching the news, oh my God, I was listening and I was getting sucked into it, really sucked into it. And it wanted to drag me further. I said, no, stop, I don't want. So you remember, I'd call you sometime and say, can you tell me what's the latest update and all that? I call Celine and give me an update, no? That's what I do. But I don't want to look at it anymore. Why? Because whatever they have said, they are blaming somebody or finding fault with somebody and so on and so on. Do I really want to watch this? They are getting paid for what they are doing. This is their job, to propagate negative news. Okay?
Negative news sells.
Yes, exactly. So I learned it. Hey, am I going to be caught with that? No. I don't want to listen to it. WhatsApp messages, I don't want to see it already. Finished. So this is important. It's very, very important. You must remain positive with yourself.